Hello and welcome to the November 2023 update of Alter Aeon. I am Shadowfax. I work alongside the other game developers to ensure that Alter Aeon is the best it can possibly be. Our 16th annual Halloween Havoc has recently concluded. I had a lot of fun playing through this year's event. I didn't get a chance to try out a pumpkin cannon, but I did complete the other event quests. If you're watching this video, you can see me playing as Dark Lord as I complete the first stages of the main event quest. I also uploaded screenshots of more event gameplay on our social media that you can check out. Our next event will be Thanksgiving. This global event will start on Wednesday, November 22nd, and end the following Monday, November 27th. Drak and Morpheus will be reopening the corn maze and carnival for the event, as well as reintroducing a more streamlined version of the turkey shoot. There will also be turkey-themed PK mob arenas available for players. Event quests will be accessible to players of all levels, both new and old alike. The object composition update has had a few hiccups, but is fully transitioned now. Drak, Morpheus, and I have been working on setting objects that didn't automatically update to the new system with appropriate new compositions. Many changes were added with the composition update, which include the ability to add inlays to jewelry after mounting a gemstone. You can now gather flowers. This gives players without plant lore a limited but reliable source of herbs. Morpheus especially has been adding flower job givers to the starting islands and in several places around the game world. If you know the bead making skill, you can now inlay with wood. And if you know the saw lumber skill, you can saw up certain kinds of wooden objects to use as raw materials for wood crafting. Any unwearable item that meets certain criteria, made from lapidary stone, can be used for lapidary work, similar to how any metal treasure type object can be used for forging. Tailoring jobs now require a specific fabric. Any sort of small, unwearable pearl can be added to jewelry as if it were gemstones, instead of just the small number that could be retrieved from forged mollusks. Builder-made objects can now be set to have gemstones, inlays, or rivets, spangles, studs, or spikes. Select objects are having this added, and it will be a slow burn process to spread them evenly across the game. You can see if an object can have crafting upgrades added using the Appraise command. Shopkeepers can be set to load or buy objects of certain composition, or from groups of compositions. Drak has changed a few other things. Lag from wood crafting, metallurgy, and lapidary has been reduced. You can manually shuck forged clams, mussels, and other bivalves to retrieve mother of pearl and possibly find pearls. Previously, you needed to prepare them with the cooking skill. The semi-secret pitch black and blood red metals are now full-fledged members of the metallurgy table, called void metal and hematium, respectively. The mining table has been tightened up. Many minerals have been restricted to a narrower range of terrains. This, perhaps counterintuitively, should make finding them easier, as the random pools from which minerals are chosen from any given terrain will be smaller. This will also affect the upcoming hunting skill, as it uses the mining terrain groups to determine where animals live. Speaking of hunting, Drak has added the capacity to use bait to lure animals, so it now falls upon me to finish coding the fire command to work with hunting and actually be able to kill and harvest animals. Barring no unforeseen interruptions, I hope to complete this and begin beta testing hunting by Thanksgiving. Also coming soon, the flaming debuff will make mobs more vulnerable to blinding, and will negate their ability to use wisdom to defend against being stunned. This is bad news if they are bleeding as well. The potency of sharpness is being increased, and sleeping by a campfire will increase the onset of sharpness even more. Shopkeeper services to add spikes and studs to weapons and armor will be added soon. Also, you can expect more area enrichment on the starting islands and mainland to improve and update content. For a recent example, after receiving feedback from players, I changed how the sunbird egg feat in Pilar's hideaway works. I doubled the chance of encountering eggs while foraging, and added an optional quest start by talking to the Vimarkan Druid trainer. She didn't have any talk strings, so I gave her a backstory and some other things to say, and married her to the shopkeeper downstairs, even though she's probably much older than he is, given her long description, but I figure it's probably a May-December romance kind of thing. I'm also close to completing Castle Ket, which will be a level 13 area on the island of Cordan. There will likely be a quest or two tying the new area into nearby Indira. Strides have been made recently regarding Alter Aeon's social media. We have surpassed 400 subscribers on YouTube. Somehow. Alter Aeon is now present on Sendy, which is a decentralized social media akin to Twitter/X. Speaking of Twitter, for those of you who follow us there or on Tumblr, I'm sorry that our automation service keeps posting album photos from Facebook in separate tweets and in reverse order. I'm not sure how to fix that yet. I also recently made a channel for Alter Aeon on Twitch, and I'm trying to figure out how to stream. Any advice or suggestions would be welcome. I don't plan on doing it often, but maybe I could get some Thanksgiving event action up there later this month and get some more exposure for the game. Also, don't forget about our Discord server. I'll see you there.
That concludes this monthly update. Please like the video and subscribe for more monthly presentations. You can also follow us on Facebook or Twitter for event reminders and reboot notifications. To support our game, you can visit www.alteraeon.com/donate, or you could shop online at our store at www.cafepress.com/alteraeon. We hope to see you and your friends soon on Alter Aeon, where every day is an adventure. Thanks for listening and happy mudding, everyone!
AlterAeon.com. That's AlterAeon.com.